Have you ever witnessed a single moment so powerful it could change everything? Today, we'll take you on an emotional journey of transformation, courage, and redemption, sparked by one man's unexpected kindness. But before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and tell us in the comments, what's the most meaningful act of kindness you've ever witnessed? Let's begin. In the bustling streets of a Midwest town, Samuel Davis, a 45-year-old former teacher turned bookstore owner, was a beloved figure in the community. Known for his warmth and generosity, Samuel's small, charming bookstore, The Open Shelf, was a haven for students, families, and anyone seeking a quiet place to escape the chaos of daily life. But beneath his kind demeanor lay scars he rarely shared, memories of discrimination and hardship from his childhood in the Deep South. Samuel had learned to channel his pain into compassion, hoping to create the kind of world he wished he had grown up in. One Saturday morning, as Samuel set up a book display for a local children's literacy event, he noticed a man lingering by the store's entrance. The man, wearing tattered clothes and clutching a worn-out backpack, seemed hesitant to step inside. "Good morning," Samuel greeted warmly. "Come on in, we're open." The man hesitated before stepping in, his gaze darting nervously around the cozy space. Samuel could tell he wasn't here for books. "Can I help you find something?" Samuel asked gently. The man, whose name was Thomas, glanced down at his shoes and muttered, I was wondering if you had a job opening. I'm not good with books, but I'll clean, fix things, anything you need." Samuel hesitated. Business had been slow lately, and he didn't have the budget to hire anyone. But something in Thomas's voice, the quiet desperation, stirred something deep within him. "I don't have any openings right now," Samuel said carefully. "But why don't you come back at lunchtime? I could use some help organizing the back room." Thomas's face lit up with cautious hope. "Really? Thank you, sir. I'll be back." As promised, Thomas returned at noon. Over sandwiches in the back room, the two men began to talk. Samuel learned that Thomas was a former factory worker who had lost his job during the pandemic. With no family to turn to, he had been living in his car for months, struggling to get back on his feet. Samuel listened intently, his heart aching for the man before him. He thought about the opportunities he had been given in life and the times when a helping hand had made all the difference. By the end of the afternoon, Samuel made a decision. "Thomas," he said, "I can't offer you a full-time job, but how about this? You help me out here a few hours a week, and I'll make sure you have meals and a little extra to get by for now." Thomas's eyes welled up with tears. "Thank you. You don't know what this means to me." Over the next few weeks, Thomas became a regular fixture at the Open Shelf. His quiet determination and hard-working nature didn't go unnoticed by customers. Samuel began to share Thomas's story with those who asked, and something incredible started to happen. One day, a local business owner offered Thomas a part-time position at his store. A regular customer donated a suit and shoes for interviews. Another anonymously paid for temporary housing to get Thomas off the streets. The bookstore, once just a quiet retreat, became a hub for community support. Inspired by Samuel's kindness, neighbors began organizing food drives and job fairs for others in need. As Thomas's life slowly began to stabilize, he often reflected on that first day he walked into the bookstore. "You didn't just give me a job, Mr. Davis," he told Samuel one evening. "You gave me my dignity back." Months later, the Open Shelf hosted its annual literacy event, but this time, it was more than just a celebration of books. Samuel invited Thomas to share his story with the community. Standing nervously at the front of the room, Thomas spoke from the heart. "When you've lost everything, it's easy to believe you're invisible, that no one cares whether you live or die. But one man's kindness reminded me that there's still good in the world, and that's something worth fighting for." The crowd erupted into applause, many moved to tears. Samuel's small act of kindness had sparked a chain reaction, proving that even in the darkest times, compassion can be a powerful force for change. So, what would you have done in Samuel's shoes? How can you use your own kindness to make a difference? Let us know in the comments below. And if this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to hear more stories of hope and resilience. See you in the next video.